If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me on my channel. I hope you enjoy the content and learn something from it. If you guys are existing, like you've seen my videos before, you have a pretty good sense of like what type of content I cover. And if you're not, again, if you're new, please feel free to go back and you can watch my videos from my previous hair uploads and you can see the different stages of my hair growth. So I think unofficially, this video is not specifically about my length or those details. This is actually a product review video where I'm going to be telling you guys what I use and why I use this product. But I think I'm unofficially at my 15-year hair growth journey, I believe. Now, I just went back quickly to see when my 10-year hair update, what year it was, and I think it was around 2021. I'm going to double check, but we're at 2026. So makes it about 15 years. And I believe October was when I actually started, September, October was when I actually started my actual long hair journey. And here we are, you know. It's, my hair is still growing, right? That's the biggest question everyone's asking. Has your hair grown? Like, has it grown more? Have you cut it? Nope, I have not cut it. It's still the actual hair and it's still growing. I do notice the growth slightly. It's not like as it was before. You know, everyone's hair reaches a plateau growth phase when your hair grows and then it slows down. I think my hair's at the point right now that it's still growing, but the rate of growth is definitely not as active and it's taking its time. I will always tell you to try what I'm doing if you're out of options, right? So if you're doing something, it's working for you, it's working great, you don't have to do anything I'm saying, right? These videos I make specifically are to help those who are basically out of options. You have nothing else to do, you've tried everything, you feel like there's no victory path, right? If you're at that kind of not breaking point, but if you're at that point that you don't know what else to do, this is where I make this content to say, you know, if you haven't already tried what I'm doing, keep an open mind, right? With a grain of salt, whatever you want to call it, like keep an open mind, try this out, it might actually help you out. At the end of the day, it never hurts to try something that you've never done before, right? So, I am excited because I haven't done one of these in a while. And it's hot today. I mean, it's cooler now, but it's kind of summer, back in summer. So let's get started. All right, I got my little box here. I'm very old school with how I do stuff, but yeah. So guys and ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my current favorite product, which is I hope I get my face in here. And I'm trying to grow my little mustache, right? I'm trying. It's still small, but it's growing. Hopefully, just like my hair on my head, I can get my stash growing. But yeah, this is the Renpure shampoo and conditioner set. So, how do I start this? How do I do this? Okay, first of all, let me talk about the actual brand itself. This brand is not an organic brand. In my past videos, I have advocated for organic, natural, all natural, chemical free, you know, nothing synthetic, right? That was then, this is now. Folks, I just want to keep it real with you and myself. Everything is ridiculously expensive, okay? Those shampoos that I used to use back when I started making my videos, like especially around 2019, 2020, around that time, right? They were like half the price that they are now. I'm not in a position that I can continue to buy those shampoo, conditioner, gel, cream, oils, leave-in conditioner, leave-in oils, like all these different products, they add up very quickly, very fast. And you know, my hair is not exactly like, it's long, so I use a lot more products significantly than someone who can stretch out their purchases over a course of like 4 months or 3 months, right? To me, it's an every other month spending, and that really adds up. So that's why I kind of pivoted from my original journey with like all natural, especially with just where I'm right now. I don't have the time or the research to be committing to that. So I'm no longer trying to say that this is, or I'm not saying that these are all natural chemical free products. What I am saying is this product here, it has chemicals in it. It's not all natural. It is free of certain things that other products are not. But at the end of the day, it's a mainstream product that you can buy at pretty much any place or any store. I bought this from Walmart. I feel the prices at Walmart are the most cost effective, most economically affordable. I believe these are about $10 for shampoo and conditioner. And this lasts me 7-10 mil, right? I'll put the specific details in the actual description, but yeah, these are 7-10, and this set lasts me probably 3 months, 3.5, maybe 4 months. Now, this one specifically, right? Why I like this one is it's the Teatree and Rosemary. The conditioner is also Teatree and Rosemary. This actual brand, Renpure, I have gotten their other products before. Like I've tried the other ones. For example, this is the Renpure Coconut and Vitamin E, which is here. I don't like this at all. I find it's too creamy. I know it's weird to say, but it's way too creamy. It doesn't apply as a conditioner. It just feels creamy. But it doesn't feel like a conditioner is supposed to feel like it's conditioning your hair. This just feels creamy and just excessively, I don't know what the word is. I don't like it. The shampoo that came with it is also, I think it's coconut and vitamin E. Anyways, this I would not recommend or use again. I only got this because I bought it like years ago. Not years, but like maybe a year ago. And I still have a good, like, I don't know, quarter of a bottle left. I don't see myself finishing this anytime soon, and I don't see myself wanting to use this again. Unless it's an absolute emergency where I'm like stuck in some timeout situation at home that I don't have access to leave the house or something. You know, by then I will use this. But anyways, so the shampoo conditioner set here, you guys need to understand why I like this product so much, okay? Number one, it helps with itching, dryness, flaking, and it helps with moisturizing your hair. I was dealing with a lot of issues where it came to flaking, scabbing, itching, pinning. I've mentioned this in my previous videos, and I have no like shame in admitting that I was falling off my hair care. There was a point that I was scratching my head like excessively due to stress, just because it was the weather, right? In the summer, my hair tends to get hotter and I tend to want to scratch more, which is not good at all, right? I know you should not, I know I shouldn't be scratching, but anyways, it happens. The point is my head and my scalp got to the point that they got really bad. And it got to the point that I was like, not sure what to do. So I decided to try something like different and that's a little bit more affordable. Because a part of me was thinking too much of too rich products might be the problem and maybe using them too often. So I completely slowed down the extra products and I started washing my hair like once every 2 weeks. Or sorry, once every week. In the past, I'd be doing it once every 2 or 3 weeks, but literally I did it once every week. And with this product, and over time, it started helping out and making me feel better. Now my scalp doesn't have these flaking, itching issues that it did before. And honestly, this product is really, really good. So I'm just sharing this with you guys. If you're watching this video, you have itchy scalp, you have dry scalp, your hair is just thin, it's brittle, you feel your scalp is dry, and it's always just like, it feels like it's not getting what it needs. Try this out. Honestly, it's 20 bucks. I would not recommend this to you if I wasn't using it myself. I would not be here advocating for something I'm not using, and that's just not what I'm about. My content is about transparency with hair care and hair growth, good and bad. So this is really, I would give this like a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. The only thing I don't like is there's some chemicals in here, but it is free of sulfates, parabens, phthalates, gluten, propylene glycol, dyes, and sulfates. So I mean, that's good, right? A lot of the mainstream offenders, this is free from those main offenders. So again, if you guys haven't tried this yet, I would strongly recommend you guys try Renpure. It's a great product. Now, that's for the shampoo and conditioner. As for the actual leave-in conditioner, this is a new one I got. This is the Camille Rose Recipe for Beauty leave-in conditioner. I'll put the links for these products yourself. Or I'll try to like take pictures and add them in. This stuff is awesome. Ironically, it's a coconut water, whereas the Renpure, the coconut was the one that I didn't like. This stuff is good. As a leave-in, I find that it's good for my hair texture. Now, I don't think this, I mean, it could work for everyone's hair texture. Why not? I can only speak for my own hair texture, right? So I like it for my hair texture, especially the ends. And when I sleep at night, sometimes my hair gets knotted because I'm not wearing a hair like wrap, bonnet, whatever you want to call it, right? Sometimes I get lazy. I just leave my hair out, and then as I'm rolling and tossing, it starts to like mix and get tangled. So the point is when it comes to detangling my hair and doing it, this stuff works really good. It's easy to use. It's not too thick. It's pretty affordable. I think it's about 15 bucks, like 10 to 15 bucks. But this leave-in conditioner is something that you're not gonna like buy quite often. You only need to use like a dime. Okay, for my hair, I'd probably use a quarter amount, like the size of a quarter, maybe a loonie, 2 times max. But like literally one dab of a Looney Bay size is more than sufficient for me to like, it's more than sufficient, and it keeps my hair moisturized. So as a leave-in conditioner, if you're using something else, I would recommend the Camille Rose. This stuff is absolutely amazing. Pretty sure you can get it at any black hair beauty supply store. I don't know if Walmart sells it. They might, or the stores, but check in your local area, man. And nowadays, stuff is selling in all types of weird places with the changes in what stores offer, right? Okay. The comb. Okay. So this is one of those combs. That's why I wanted to make sure you guys see. It's one of those, I don't know what they're called, but it's got medium-sized teeth, but it's bendable, and this type of comb, I find, not only helps me comb out my hair better, but there's less tangles in my hair, and there's less knottage and pulling. Like it's something about the structure of this comb and the way it glides through the hairs. It allows you to work through the knots and like detangle your hair and not cause excessive snapping. That is not a good sound to hear. I don't care what type of hair you have. Anytime I hear that snapping sound, I don't like it. It just makes me feel like, oh my God, what happened? What happened? Right? Unless you know you have a knotted ball of hair that's like it needs to come out. But nobody wants to be hearing that snap, snap, snap sound, right? So the important thing is to always start from the bottom. This is not new stuff. Like at this point, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know about hair care, but like you definitely want to start from the roots or from the ends and slowly comb your way up and work to the roots. You don't just want to start from here and pull back. That's not a good idea. Sometimes I do that as well, but I will do that when I already know that my hair is detangled or like it's already been moisturized and detangled, so that it won't just like go through. It'll actually glide through nicely. So yeah, if you don't have one of these combs, pick one up. I don't know where you'd find one, but just look for it. It's the one that has this divided head. If anyone knows the name of this comb or what type it is, please put it in. I suck with names. I'm really bad with that. All right. What else do I have for you guys here? Last but not least, these are not new. I've been using these products for some time. My 2 concoctions, like secret concoction ingredients. I love this stuff. Guys, you need to pick this up. This is the red pimento hair growth oil, okay? Tropical Isle, this I'm pretty sure you can find in any black beauty hair store. Actually, funny thing, I went to the beauty supply store last week for the first time in a number of years, because sometimes this is ordered online, it's cheaper. But when I first went years ago, the Tropical Isle brand did not have such a variety of different types of hair oils and growth serums. Now you go back, there is a plethora of styles, types of hair, of good hair stuff. So you guys don't just get this one specifically, but try to go back and look for one that might accommodate your hair a little bit better. But this red pimento hair oil, I love the smell of it, and it works wonders for my hair. So I use this only after I bathe, only after I shower and wash my hair. Not like once a week, once every 7 to 10 days. When I do a deep thorough clean, I will use this on my scalp. I'll heat it up with my fingers, get it really hot, and then do kind of like a deep oil massage, and then I'll follow up with the other oils. So lastly is Argan OIL. Again, this is my friend from many years ago. This is a loyal companion. This is an amazing assistant. It will get you a long way with hair care. It's good for skin, good for hair, and you can use it as a leave-in. It's not too thick, right? Its viscosity is like medium. So you can probably water it down with coconut oil. I would not recommend mixing it with castor oil or anything that's like super gluey. That's just not a good idea. But argan oil can be used by itself. You can use it with coconut oil. You can use it with grapeseed oil. You can use it with whatever you want, right? There's different hair care. Even olive oil, I would say it's gonna get a bit messy. I would not use this with olive oil. I just think it'll get too thick and too heavy. But this is great for restoring, repairing, and revitalizing your hair. So these are basically, that is all the products I use. right now. I guess the last thing I would want to talk about is the actual um, hair care routine. So before, like 5, 7 years ago, maybe a bit longer, I was washing my hair once a month. So I was prolonging my hair washes, and I'd be doing weekly touch-ups where I do the like LOC method, or I moisturize it with like cream leave-in conditioner. But then I've already explained this, so I'm not trying to make this video about that. But I basically ended up I basically ended up having a lot of hair problems and scalp problems because I was not upkeeping the routine, right? So when you're doing a heavy oil hair process routine, you have to wash your hair regularly. And what I was doing was deliberately avoiding that for some reason, because I guess I'm lazy when it comes to hair care. I try not to be, but essentially me not upkeeping with it eventually took a course of my hair's scalp getting worse, and it got to a point that my scalp got really bad, really bad. I just stopped using all LOC. So to repair my hair and to get it back into a healthier state, I had to minimize the gaps between washing my hair. So at the moment, my hair care routine is I wash my hair once a week, and I use the Renpure shampoo and conditioner, this stuff here. What I do, so you guys notice that the shampoo is half done, the conditioner is barely used. This is actually my second bottle of conditioner, because I actually used up, you know what I mean? So like I go through a lot more shampoo than I go through conditioner itself. But when I wash my hair, it's 3 times I have to use shampoo to get out the gunk and crap from my hair. I'm not exaggerating. The first time, like, you know, I get in the shower, lukewarm, not too hot, not too cold. You want to have a little bit cool, lukewarm water. The first, like, I'll wet my hair, I'll try to lather it, I wouldn't get a lather because of all the oil, the sebum, and all the natural chemical and like stuff in my hair. By the way, the caking, like on the scalp, that is how I know I'm overdue for a wash. So if you guys know what I'm talking about with your scalp caking, like if you've ever scratched your scalp or like dug your nails in, you have that cake batter, whatever you want to call it, under your nails, that's not good. That's really bad. So anytime I have to wash my hair, the first set that I go to wash my hair, I won't get the lather. It just feels like the shampoo is just like in my scalp, and then I'll wash it off. I'll do it again, good amount. I maybe do like 8 pumps, 6 to 8 pumps, and that gets all my. The second one I do it, I get a little bit of lather, but I can feel some of that oil coming off my scalp. Really got to use my fingertips and work in circles all around the tips and work out. And then the third time I do this, I'll leave it in for a few extra minutes, and once I wash that out, I know that my hair is now clean, where I can use a leave-in conditioner. Sorry, a conditioner, and then the leave-in conditioner after. But yeah, so that's currently my routine with the shampoo and conditioner. Again, I cannot emphasize how happy I am with this product. It's not that expensive. I'm not advocating for an organic, all-natural, chemical-free product with this, as I was in the past. Sure, there's a lot of people out there who are looking for solutions, don't have solutions, and don't know where to go. Life is hard. Like there's no manuscript on navigating life, right? Just like there's no book on parenting, right? Every parent out there has to kind of go at their own discretion and flow with how to raise their kids. And there's no guidebook. You can ask your parents, you can ask your friends, you can ask other parents for advice and suggestions, but like what applies to you may not apply to this person or apply to me, right? Same thing for the hair care. So I'm trying to do what I can to contribute, because you know, hair is an important part of your aesthetic, right? Like you as a person, hair is like part of your completion as an individual, right? The hair, the skin, the body, the mind, your spirituality, all that has to connect, and all has to be linked on a frequency that matches. Once everything is driving at the same frequency, it's a great feeling. But when things are mismatched, it starts to have a toll on other things. Anyways, I always look at hair care as being something very important. Even though I've been neglecting my hair, the most important thing is I never gave up on my hair, and neither should you.